Well, here we are, always ending up on the street, which is one of my favorite streets. Anywhere street. Anywhere in the world you want it to be. Anywhere. But while we're on this beautiful, quiet street in this beautiful time, and summer seems not to end, as usual. Not usual. Global warming is at work. We are turning the earth on its head, and the earth is striking back just as much. But we don't seem to understand that when these things come. These hurricanes, these massive tornadoes, these floods, these great fires, these great things. But we sit back in our minds and say, oh, this is normal. Oh, baby, that's been the trick of mankind from the beginning of the garden to inception of life. Trick. Normal. What is normal anymore? We define it as something that's usual in the world and it's casual and it doesn't anything else. It does nothing but the same trick all day long. And we fall for it. What they call it the okey-doke. But I tell you what, there's no such thing. Normal is what man calls something. Just to keep him in line. Just like we found at the time. It's nothing but a conception of man. It isn't real. It's just something we use to count days and times. And as I spoke before, back in the early years, 325 BC is still upon us. Century 2 is still upon us. All is still there. It's just the phases that the earth takes as its makeup is constantly being changed by a lot of things that we do. So we don't seem to prescribe that those things are what they are and how they focus. So you look at your life and you see the distant runner in front of us, the bikers behind us, things we have lodged in our heads to keep us what they call sane, smart, detailed, rigmarole. I remember once reading of an Indian woman who came with her father or her husband, and they first time in America, she would look at all the beautiful homes, the beautiful facades, and say to herself, oh my God, their homes become their own crypts. They look like tombstones because they will not last in these, and they will go, and the house will remain. That's the human episode of all episodes. And as you know that, as a fact, you learn the power of detachment, because all of this will go on without us, every one of us. And yet we live in this world where we think that, oh, we're eternal. And what man calls society and this money machine is eternally. We can leave it for our kids. Your kids won't see a future. And that's a get real statement. They have manifested and destroyed this earth so badly. I truly believe there's no reversal for it. But it tried. I remember when COVID came and everybody went in, the earth was trying to heal itself. And while it was trying to heal itself, people were just seeing it for their own eyes. Polluted cities were getting cleaned up. The earth wasn't in favor of fight. People were staying inside. Imagine what we could have done if we followed and stayed the course. Not let greed run us down to an early death. But people forget that. They look at it and they say, oh, well, we're back to our grind. Let's make our money and stay asleep. Let's destroy everything around us and let's stay asleep. Well, sleep is costly. Sleep is very costly. Sleep is, the eternal sleep of man is a costly venture too soon. Meaning you've allowed this to go on too much, too soon. And then you pay the price with an early death. Man, time on this earth is 60, maybe rarely we get to 70, 80. Rare that somebody makes it to the 90s and the hundreds. Rarely. Those are few and far between people. And who knows what got them there? Their health issues, their things are things that are not presentable at the time that we think they should be with all of us, but it's not. And as I always tell people all day long, is you take one thing, you drink it, I take one thing and drink it, that person over there takes one thing and drinks it, and then certain people have reactions and one person may not have it all. The body is different. The equation, the hypothesis is all different. The uniqueness of man, and they still don't want to get it. So today as I walk down Anywhere Street, I say to people, enjoy the time while you have it. That includes me. Do the best while you can, while you have the time. And most of all, live better. Live with excitement. Live with things. For they always will, maybe never shall be again. At least not in your eyes. In fact, as I told people, we may be the last generation exhibited on Earth. The Earth is turning on us. It's alive. And I've told people, I remember hearing that old Indian say, and I'll say this in conclusion. He said, the Earth is alive. You put a seed in the ground, the seed sprouts. And if you know that the Earth is alive, why are you harming it? And as I've said, and I said under the name of God's of my uncle, that you are responsible for you and all the things around you as much as possible. Our time is short, and that's not a fact. That's a fact, but it's not a illusion. Our time is short. You do for time, like the Ghost of Christmas Present said in Scrooge, 1979, you do the best, all the things that you wanted to do for the things that you can live for the time that you have. And suddenly, you're not here anymore. They woke an old, miserly, 70, 80-year-old man up to realize that life is what you make it. Life is what you do. Life is not walking around carrying ghosts, counting money, and the money is going to be here and you're not. So I'm going to leave you with this. I see all these billionaires just giving money away for causes, for the time, short time they have. And they don't realize that, he said it very well, mankind should be your business. Helping. And they do things for the profit of their own and don't give a damn about no one else. They'll lose too. We're all losing. But while we're here, we can win if we treat the earth right and treat mankind right and be respectful. This is what's being lost. This is why I say the episode of Man is losing man, because man don't know how to be a man. I conclude my day visiting Anywhere Street. I conclude it and I say to you all, you are the key. You are the wisdom. You are the power. Continue to grow and become strong. Evolution is an eternal process that never stops. It's only us who stops it. Because even though the body sheds, the spirit must go on. Namaste.